This is Ralph Irvin at the Rose Bowl. Later today, the UCLA Bruins will take on crosstown rival Southern Cal. For all of us who went to UCLA, this rivalry has special meaning. It's even more so for former UCLA players.
The last game of the season playing USC is definitely the pinnacle of the season, the one game that everyone seems to prepare more, focus more, have more on the line. It's just because it's USC.
It's just a week. It's not. It's more than a week. It's a whole off season of just preparing for that time and just focusing that much more because the game means that much more.
You can't really explain it, but you know when SC's on the schedule for that last game, it's time to play, and you're going to leave it all on the field.
Probably the second worst feeling besides eating squash for me. I hate SC, period. 4 of the guys that I graduated with went to USC, so it was that much more important for me to prepare and be ready to play a great game against those guys.
Just driving into the Rose Bowl, seeing the ketchup and mustard roaming around and hearing their band with their fight song, that's like war drums for us, and it's amazing.
Playing SC was like, playing you're the good guy, they're the bad guy, and you put it all into that last game. Last game's it makes your whole year.
Oh, it's 3 times as fast. I mean, you're flying around, you're trying to make plays, guys are hitting harder, tackling harder. You're playing with the intent to hurt somebody, and that's what I think the game is about. And as you can see, it's always championship weekend that UCLA plays USC because we're always playing for the championship of the Pac-10, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Anything can happen in between the lines, in between the whistles, and it's fight or flight, and we're always about fighting. So anything will happen, and to get that victory.
It's completely different. It's like playing in a championship. Just the hatred that we have between the two schools and the passion we have when we play against each other is second to none, and that's what makes it a special rivalry.
It's unlike any experience I've ever had in life, and coming from the Midwest, I had no idea how big of a rivalry it was until I got here, and I'll never forget the first year I played in it when I was redshirting. We beat them, and it was after 7 years in a row, and nothing's better than beating SC, I can promise you that.
It's real fun. It's great. It's great to be out there with your friends and just knowing what's online, and it's a lot of fun.
Most of the people on that team already. You played high school ball with them, played against them in high school. So I mean, it's interesting in the game because that it's gonna be trash talking because those people, and then you just know that a lot of stuff is riding on that game.
It's about actually bragging rights for the city for the whole year. It's about when you show up back to a homecoming game, and it's about just pride.
Because it's such a big rivalry and they're only maybe 10, 12 miles away, that it's going to be a physical, hard-fought game. And what you want to do is, if you win that game, one thing: LA's all over your back.
It's not just another team. You're thinking of destroying them. You want to ruin them. You want to, it's just what it is. I mean, it's your crosstown rival, and it's just there's so much hype around the game, and there's so much history behind it that it's just the craziest thing.
It's the accumulation of a whole season put into one game. We always want to win. We always want to rip their throat out anytime we play them. Just belittle them as much as we can. And it's just, like I said, the pinnacle at the end of the season.
Once again, UCLA hosts Southern Cal right here at the Rose Bowl. Of course, the latest news and notes on UCLA football, as well as the best post-game coverage. You get it all right here. Bruin TV at UCLABruins.com.